Forget everything you think you know about the architects of Flamengo's modern glory. You remember the explosive goals, the iconic celebrations that made the Maracanã tremble, the very heartbeat of the Nação echoing through every single moment of triumph. You can feel the weight of the sacred mantle, sense the electricity of our red-black nation when the legends took the pitch. But what if the true tactical engine, the most sophisticated mind to ever grace our midfield in an entire modern era, has been, until now, a ghost, an unsung hero completely erased from the collective memory, whose genius defined a golden age right under our noses? That, Roberta, is the colossal open loop we tear open today.
Milton, that's a powerful statement right out of the gate. We've seen countless maestros, flashy dribblers, and goal scorers celebrated, their images etched into the mystique of the mantle. But you're suggesting there's a deeper truth, a foundational pillar that's been overlooked. I'm already feeling that chill, that sense of a hidden story bubbling to the surface. Who are we talking about? Who is this silent force you're hinting at?
We're talking about Ibson, the contrarian professional. Everyone remembers the dazzling stepovers and the global superstars who grabbed the headlines, those who basked in the spotlight of the red-black nation. But Flamengo's modern dominance, that undeniable surge, was actually built on the silent, relentless work of a ghost. Ibson was the tactical engine, the true conductor, who mastered the pitch while others collected the accolades. We are deconstructing right now why his elite press resistance, his high IQ play, and his almost clairvoyant vision make him the most profoundly underrated midfielder in the entire club history of the Mengão. He was a player of authentic heritage, truly part of our soul.
Ibson. It's a name that conjures images, but perhaps not the immediate superstar aura of others. It's almost like a visual mystery, Milton. When you look closely at the footage, really pay close attention now, and analyze his movement, you see a player who is constantly 3 steps ahead of the defense. It's not just about what he did, but what he saw before anyone else. He had this incredible spatial awareness, didn't he?
Absolutely, Roberta. Imagine the Maracanã. Feel the roar, see the chaos of a pressing opponent. Now, zoom in on Ibson. He suffered from what I call a timing curse, arriving in an era of transition that, in a cruel twist of fate, masked his true genius. He was there during moments when the team was finding its identity, adapting, rebuilding. Because of this, his subtle yet devastatingly effective contributions weren't immediately cataloged as superstar players. But we're here on Flamengo Global Soul to reveal the sophisticated mechanics behind those relentless late arrival runs, those perfectly timed passes, those moments that redefined the Mengão midfield. He was the pulse, the very heartbeat of the team.
The timing curse resonates. It's easy to celebrate the peak moments, the championship years, the undeniable triumphs. But the work that goes into building that foundation, the intelligence that guides it, often goes unnoticed. I can vividly picture him receiving the ball under pressure, and instead of panicking, he'd find that impossible angle, that gap no one else saw. It's not just about keeping possession, it's about advancing it, making it count.
That's the analytical deep dive, Roberta. What if the most important player of an era was hiding in plain sight? Ibson wasn't just a workhorse. That label, while acknowledging his effort, diminishes his true brilliance. He was a technical marvel. Think about ball progression stats, the kind of metrics that highlight players like Xavi or Iniesta. Ibson in his prime had ball progression stats that for our context would rival some of the world's best. He possessed this unique ability to transform defense into attack with a single intelligent touch. He was the authentic tradition of Flamengo's tactical mind.
It's almost painful to think about how such a player could be so understated. You're painting a picture of a footballer who prioritized efficiency, intelligence, and the greater good of the team over individual flair. It speaks volumes about his character, doesn't it? He wasn't chasing the spotlight. He was chasing victory for the red-black nation. I can feel the frustration, the injustice of his contributions not being fully acknowledged until now.
That frustration, Roberta, is precisely what we aim to address. Flamengo's heritage is built on genius, and Ibson's was pure, unadulterated genius. He proved that high-level intelligence, a mastery of the tactical board, translated onto the pitch, is infinitely more valuable than mere flash. He had that uncanny ability to receive the ball with a defender on his back, pivot, and suddenly the entire field was open. He broke lines not with a dribble, but with a glance, a feint, and a perfectly weighted pass. It's the kind of play that doesn't always show up on a highlight reel, but it's the play that wins championships. He was the soul of that midfield, a true legacy player.
And this era of transition you mentioned, it often means players are forced into different roles, adapting to new systems. Did that versatility also contribute to his being overlooked? Perhaps his adaptability meant he wasn't seen as a specialist, but rather as a generalist who could do everything well, which sometimes paradoxically means you're not lauded for any one thing exceptionally.
An astute observation, Roberta. In football, narratives crave simplicity. A goal scorer is easy to identify, a defensive wall equally so. But a player who stitches everything together, who anticipates, who dictates the tempo, who breaks the press without even seeming to touch the ball, that player requires a deeper understanding from the observer. Ibson was the glue, the oil in the engine. He made the intricate look simple. He could play as a deep-lying playmaker, a box-to-box midfielder, even an advanced creative force. This versatility, this inherent tactical intelligence, allowed coaches to build around him, to create systems that leveraged his unique skill set. It was the mark of a truly elite mind, a player whose legacy should shine as brightly as any.
So he was a bridge. He connected the defensive solidity to the offensive explosiveness. He allowed the more flamboyant players to shine because he did all the difficult, intelligent, often unseen work. I'm thinking about the way he would ghost into spaces, creating angles for his teammates, making himself available for the pass, always providing an outlet. That's pure footballing IQ. It's a testament to the fact that greatness isn't always loud. Sometimes it's a whisper that guides an entire team.
A whisper that became the roar of the Nação. Imagine the pressure of playing for the Mengão, the expectations, the constant demand for victory. Ibson thrived under that pressure because his game was built on control, on understanding. He didn't just resist the press, he invited it, only to dismantle it with a single movement, a perfectly weighted pass that would send the team forward. It was a beautiful, cerebral ballet. He was a master of evasion, a wizard of possession, and a prophet of the attacking phase. His contribution to the Red-Black Nation's heartbeat during those years is immeasurable, a true testament to his unwavering commitment to our heritage.
It's remarkable how a player of such caliber can slip through the cracks of popular memory, especially given the passion and detail of our Nación Rubro-Negra. It almost feels like an injustice, a chapter of our history that needs to be rewritten, or at least highlighted in bolder strokes. He truly embodied that blend of raza and genius that defines a true Flamengo player.
An injustice indeed, Roberta, and one we are rectifying today. The essence of Flamengo is not just about the trophies, it's about the soul, the legacy, the authentic spirit of those who wore the sacred mantle and poured their everything onto the Maracanã pitch. Ibson was that spirit, personified. His impact was foundational, a silent, powerful force that allowed the entire team to flourish. His story is a critical piece of our shared heritage, a reminder that the deepest forms of brilliance often operate in the shadows. He provided the stability, the creativity, the sheer intelligence that propelled Flamengo forward, setting the stage for future glories.
So when we look back at those eras, at the triumphs and the challenges, we must recognize that behind the visible heroes, there was a quiet giant, a tactical mastermind whose contribution was far greater than the headlines suggested. Ibson, the ghost in the machine, the unsung architect of so many critical moments for the Red-Black Nation.
Precisely. The open loop closes now. Ibson wasn't just a player, he was the player who embodied the high IQ football that modern Flamengo demands. He was the silent leader, the omnipresent force. You can close this video now and continue your life, accepting the mainstream narratives, or you can subscribe to Flamengo Global Soul now and join the elite minority, the true connoisseurs who understand the profound weight of this sacred mantle and the hidden genius of its unsung heroes like Ibson. SRN.